We have 2 caterpillars left at the bottom of the enclosure, which contained our last caterpillars of the year. One of them is this guy, and he does not look well at all. I can't quite pinpoint what's wrong with him, except for that he's like barely hanging on with a couple of his feet. He looks really like black. Yeah, he looks like he's just gonna drop down like at any second. He's really, really dark in coloring, which is not normal. So I honestly don't expect this guy to make it. I would not be surprised if I find him dead in the enclosure tomorrow. He's just like dangling by silk from 2 of his legs. Normally they hold on with all of those back legs. He's just dangling. Really not looking well. The other one is over here. And he's still eating, although not at this very second. So I'm going to try to find some fresh-ish milkweed in the bag, and I've got to pause it to put this all back inside the enclosure. All right, so not surprisingly, this guy fell off of that little branch that he was on as soon as I tried to move the paper towels, and he's just sitting there. It looks like he might be bleeding. That green came from his hind end, which is never really a great sign. So I'm leaving him in there only because there's only him and one other caterpillar left. I'm going to show you what's in here. So there are 8 at the top of the enclosure. There's this 1J, that's 1, 2 right there, 3, 4. This one in this corner makes number 5. And then 6, 7, 8. And then the last 2, which are 9 and 10, are at the bottom of the enclosure. This sick guy right here, who is most likely going to die overnight. And then that caterpillar back there. So I'm going to give them the last of the milkweed that didn't look terrible. This isn't great milkweed, but the rest of the milkweed in that bag has spoiled, or I don't know if it maybe became frozen in the refrigerator, but the rest of the milkweed is not good anymore. So hopefully that one remaining caterpillar back there will make his way to the top and make a silk button by tomorrow night. And this guy, I don't have much hope for. Although it looks somewhat interested in eating, it seems to be either bleeding or leaking fluid, green fluid from its hind end, which is a bad sign. All right, that's the update for tonight.